Christmas in July in Australia. Have you ever wondered why some Australians break out the Santa hats, roast dinners, and snowflake decorations in the middle of July? No, we're not confused. And no, it's not a glitch in the calendar. Welcome to Christmas in July, Aussie style. In this video, we're diving into one of the quirkiest and coziest celebrations you'll find down under. We'll unpack why Australians celebrate Christmas twice a year, how it's different from the December Christmas, how it compares with traditions in Europe, America, and Japan, what people actually do during Christmas in July, and whether this celebration is embraced by all or just a select festive few. Stick with us to the end because we've got some fascinating facts, funny moments, and ideas for your next winter-themed party, Aussie edition. And if you've ever celebrated a wintry Christmas in July or have your own unique tradition, drop it in the comments. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you love discovering Australian culture with us. Alright, let's get into it. So, what is Christmas in July in Australia and why are we even talking about it? To put it simply, Christmas in July is Australia's way of experiencing a cold Christmas, something that our friends in Europe and North America get to enjoy in December. In Australia, December means hot summer days, backyard barbecues, and sweating through your Santa suit. So, what do people do when they want a more traditional wintry Christmas experience? They recreate it in July when it's actually winter in Australia. Yes, it's the same Christmas vibes, but with scarves instead of swimsuits, hot chocolate instead of chilled beers, and fireplaces instead of fans. How did Christmas in July start in Australia? There are a few origin stories floating around, but the most popular tale is that it all started in the Blue Mountains of New South Wales. Back in the 1980s, a group of Irish tourists staying at a resort were craving a white Christmas like back home. The staff, being legends, threw them a surprise party complete with roast dinners, fake snow, Christmas trees, and carols. The guests were so delighted that it became a tradition, and from there it snowballed. Over time, other regions across Australia started joining in on the fun. Today, Christmas in July is celebrated across the country, though it's not an official public holiday. Is Christmas in July just an excuse for another party? Let's be honest, absolutely yes, and we are here for it. But it's also more than that. It's a chance for families and friends to gather during winter when there's otherwise not much happening in terms of festivities. It brings a sense of warmth, nostalgia, and comfort during the chilly months. For businesses, especially in tourism and hospitality, it's a mid-year economic boost. Restaurants offer Christmas menus, hotels throw themed events, and towns light up with faux snow and fairy lights. Some ski resorts even go all in with full-blown Yulefest celebrations. What are the differences between Australian Christmas and Christmas in the Northern Hemisphere? In Europe, America, and even Japan, Christmas comes with cold weather, snow, hot drinks, and the whole white Christmas aesthetic. Think pine-scented candles, gingerbread cookies by the fire, snowball fights, and reindeer. In Australia, December is peak summer. You're more likely to see people on the beach than building snowmen. We swap snowflakes for sunshine and roast turkey for cold seafood platters. Kids get water guns instead of mittens, and Santa might even show up on a surfboard. So, Christmas in July is like our little taste of the classic Christmas, without needing to fly 24 hours to Europe. What kind of activities do Aussies do during Christmas in July? It depends where you are, but here are some typical traditions. Themed dinners. Families and restaurants serve classic roast meals, complete with ham, turkey, roast veggies, and Christmas pudding. Yes, pudding in July. The belly doesn't care what month it is. Ugly sweater parties. You can finally wear those hilarious reindeer jumpers without overheating. Extra points if it lights up. Carols by the fireplace. Forget carols by candlelight in a park. In July, it's all about staying warm inside, sipping mulled wine, and belting out Silent Night while wrapped in a blanket. Fake snow and decor. Stores and homes are decked with snowflakes, Christmas trees, and even cotton wool snow on the windows. Some places even rent snow machines. Secret Santa and gift exchanges. Some workplaces and friend groups take this chance to do a mid-year Kris Kringle. Yulefest events. Particularly in cooler regions like the Blue Mountains and Tasmania, entire festivals are dedicated to this winter Christmas vibe. Do all Australians celebrate Christmas in July? Nope. Not everyone gets into it. For some people, once a year is plenty, especially considering how big Christmas can be in December. Others see it more as a fun theme party or an excuse to get together, not an emotional or spiritual event. It's not linked to religion in the same way as December 25th. So, it's mostly popular with families wanting to beat the winter blues, tourists looking for unique Aussie experiences, event planners and hospitality venues, and of course, those who love an excuse to wear matching pajamas and drink eggnog. What makes Christmas in July special? Let's be real, it's cozy, funny, and a little bit cheeky. There's something fun about decorating your house with snowmen while it's actually cold outside. In December, we hang snowflake lights in 35 degrees Celsius heat. It makes no sense. In July, the decorations finally match the weather. Plus, there's zero pressure. Since it's not a public holiday, people don't stress about presents or travel. It's low stakes, all about good vibes and more about connection than consumerism. And if you're the kind of person who sings jingle bells all year, this is your moment. How is Christmas celebrated in other countries like America, Europe, and Japan? Let's zoom out for a second and see how the rest of the world does Christmas in actual December. In America, Christmas is the Super Bowl of holidays. Giant trees, bright lights, outdoor decorations, caroling, and family feasts. Think snow, cinnamon, and Home Alone marathons. In Europe, countries like Germany and Austria have traditional Christmas markets, mulled wine, gingerbread cookies, and snowy villages. In the UK, there's a roast dinner with all the trimmings, plus bad cracker jokes that everyone pretends are funny. In Japan, Christmas is a little different. It's more of a romantic holiday than a religious one. Young couples go on fancy dinner dates, and the most popular meal? Believe it or not, KFC. Yep. Kentucky Fried Chicken has become a Christmas tradition in Japan. Colonel Sanders wears a Santa hat. We are not joking. So when Australians choose to bring some of that wintry charm into July, it's part cultural curiosity, part festive fun, and part let's make winter less boring. Final thoughts. So there you have it, Christmas in July in Australia is a delightful mix of tradition, fun, winter magic, and a sprinkle of festive weirdness. Whether you're in it for the roast dinners, the snow-themed decor, or just a reason to gather with friends in the cold, it's a tradition that keeps growing with no snow required. If you've ever celebrated Christmas in July or plan to, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your cozy stories, your menu ideas, or your best ugly sweater moment. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share this video with anyone who needs a little winter cheer.